Hey everyone, and welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Indiana Fever going up against the Connecticut Sun. Alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, two great backcourts facing off. Brian, what's the mindset when you get caught up in a showdown with another guard?
The key is to not take it personal because this isn't a game of one-on-one. Basketball is a team game, so don't get caught up in looking at the scoreboard and trying to outscore your opponent.
Of course, the only numbers on the scoreboard that matter is the game score, not your personal number of points. But everyone on the court, remember this, they're the best of the best. They want the big-time matchup, so it should bring the level up of your game.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Laney outside. Second chance shot. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Shakina Strickland. Thomas down low. Guarded by Wheeler. Outside Williams. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot.
Don't forget the clock, man.
Pass to Strickland. From the arc. They get it back. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
So skilled around the basket. Jones is disciplined and makes opponents work on defense. Well, the transition to the WNBA is not easy. Just ask Jonquel Jones, who didn't play much her rookie season, but she still had an incredible second season in 2017, setting the WNBA record for rebounds in a season.
And she knocks down the first one. Yeah, it was great to see Jones find her way with Connecticut. I mean, becoming an all-star for the Sun and winning 2017 Most Improved Player.
Well, guys, she didn't just set the rebounding record. Jones shot easily over 50%, a huge reason why the Sun made the playoffs for the first time in 5 years.
And she can't hit the second.
And this Connecticut Sun team, very strong on the boards. Every player contributes to the effort, usually can gain an advantage with their rebound.
Yeah, that's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. She's guarded by Williams. Wheeler.
Spearheading the team's defensive pressure, Thomas is reliable on both ends of the floor.
She's a very strong finisher on the fast break.
And always in control, even at full speed like that.
So impressive.
And for the Sun, terrific rebounders as a group.
Yeah, Blake, they just do the little things that add up in closing out possessions. It's not just the size, but the effort the team shows. And they've been one of the better rebounding teams for years now.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Jones. Shakina Strickland for three. She goes up again, and she gets it to go.
Well, with the developed understanding of the game, Jones uses timing and body control to inhale rebounds.
Here's Wheeler, and here is Mitchell. She's covered by Thomas. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Outside Dupree. Shot clock at 6. Wheeler, she's covered by Thomas. Some solid defense from Jasmine Thomas. The Sun with the lead. Strickland. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Staying engaged throughout the course of a game allows Thomas to make crisp, precise passes to her open teammates.
Now here's Laney. Outside Wheeler. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Here's Thomas. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Strickland with the bucket.
Their offenses come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Well, when it comes to defending guards, Jasmine Thomas is one of the best in the league. She's a 5'9" guard who is just tenacious and constantly drawing the opposing team's best guards.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Thomas answers the call night in, night out.
A fixture on the all-defensive first team. Thomas plays with full effort. She's got quick hands, great moving her feet. She takes so much pride in her defense.
Now here's Thomas. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down low. Thomas, good.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Here's Wheeler. Mitchell, right side. Shoots over Williams. Indiana again missing.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Thomas down low. Guarded by Wheeler. Williams. That shot's good on the assist by Jasmine Thomas.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Achanwa. Achanwa. Great positioning on the putback.
How big of an advantage is that for a team? Miss hoops turning into made hoops. Achanwa is relentless on the offensive glass.
Now here's Thomas. On the wing, Courtney Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. Back to Thomas. Soft touch off the glass.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Now here's Mitchell. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
What a finish. Mitchell is such a tough player to guard. Will take a bump and get it to go. Well, guys, we all know going from college to the WNBA just isn't an easy transition. Just ask Kelsey Mitchell. The speed of the game threw her off a bit at first, but she learned to be patient and trust the process.
Yeah, and despite the difficult adjustment to the pro game, Mitchell's potential remains through the roof.
I wish I could say the same about your potential, Blake, but Mitchell is someone that's shown great flashes as a scorer and distributor, and her learning curve has allowed her to formulate a game plan and play in attack mode. I see her as a difference maker that'll be around for a while.
Wheeler. He's off from 3.
What a start they've gotten off to on the boards. They've come out banging.
And, you know, I've seen it a million times. When a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Now here's Thomas. Makes it off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Timeout called the Fever.
Yeah, and now the Fever are firmly in the Candace Dupree era. And, you know, she's a player that's very shifty with the ball in her hands. She knows how to finish and just has a great heads-up awareness to her game.
Outside Wheeler. And there's the foul. It's on Thomas. That's foul number 2 for her. And the Fever made the trade back for Dupree in 2017.
And that was a big moment for the Fever as they went out and made the move for Dupree. She's the leader of the team and helping usher in the youth. She's had success throughout her career and will be shepherding the team during this rebuild.
Now here's Mitchell. Shoots over Jones. Indiana again missing.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Thomas down low. Guarded by Wheeler. Here's Anigwe. Pass to Jones. 5 on the clock. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now here's Wheeler. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Mitchell. Guarded by Jones. And Shakina Strickland with the block.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Mitchell with it. Thomas on her. And they double up Kelsey Mitchell. Pass to Wheeler. Shoots over Jones. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Down right now in the game, you can look at her performance as a direct indicator of why they are losing.
They've built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Now here's Mitchell. Courtney Williams with the defensive effort.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Here's Anigwe. Dupree covering. Thomas with the ball. Outside Williams. Over Mitchell. Goes back up. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
What a mismatch it's been in the post. I mean, where's the defensive adjustment? They're just getting eaten alive out there.
Yeah, I agree. They got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a sub. This is getting ridiculous.
Now here's Dupree. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Wheeler. No good on the triple.
And still a goose egg for her in the scoring column.
Now here's Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. Back to Thomas. With the floater, Anigwe. Second shot opportunity. Achanwa with the steal. Now the Fever moving it up. Mitchell, she's guarded by Williams. Pass to Wheeler, trying to get back on track. The Sun pull it in.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Thomas, no good. So it's Indiana now. Now here's Wheeler. Laney on the wing. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Strickland outside. Pass to Thomas. Here's Williams. Back to Thomas. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
And their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They're getting great looks, and they're capitalizing. You know, they have to be pleased with this start offensively.
Now here's Mitchell. Dupree down low, working on Jones. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play.
And you look at the Sun, you know, they're a team with very good efficiency on offense. They have smart shot selection from pretty much everyone in the rotation, and that kind of gives them one of the most dynamic offenses in the league.
Here's Holmes. Shoots over to Laney. And again, it's Connecticut.
Off to a strong start on the glass. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, you like their effort level here in the early going. And if you don't, oh well, because I like it. You know, they're just making things happen.
Now here's Johnson. And she lobs up toward the rim. McCowan, no good.
That's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always so important to have that strong interior defense.
Pass to Clarendon. Here's Anigwe. McCowan defending. Here's Banham. Jones left side. McCowan with the rebound.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Johnson inside. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. The Sun on top, running away with this one. And we've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. A comfortable margin for the Sun here.
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
Pass to Dupree. No good. And Connecticut will go the other way with it. Now here's Clarendon. Inside. Anigwe's shot's good.
Sharp pass to set up the very high percentage shot in close.
Pass to Mitchell. Dupree. Johnson outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Candace Dupree.
Veterans like Dupree usually have an advanced feel for the game, and that's part of what allows her to find her open teammates.
Here's Holmes. She's covered by Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Anigwe. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Johnson. Anigwe grabs the board.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses, and she'll shoot 2. And there's the foul against Connecticut. Numbers-wise, we used to just talk points, rebounds, assists. Now we hear about offensive rating, box plus minus, true shooting percentage. Brian, what do you think of the new age stat movement?
Well, I think it's fantastic because it allows us to see which players have an overall effect on a particular game. Defense is about your contribution to the team, not how many steals and blocks you register. And defensive rating really illustrates how much you help your squad.
Yeah, and on the offensive end, anybody in the WNBA could score lots and lots of points if they take lots and lots of shots. So a stat like offensive rating helps out really paint the picture with how many little things you're doing for the team on the court to help your team score, because after all, it is a team game.
So she picks up just 1 from the line that time. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Jonquel Jones. And the first one drops.
Tough times for the Fever as they've been at the bottom of the league, struggling on offense and defense, really just overmatched in every facet of the game.
And good on the second, so she makes both. And for the Fever, never seems like they can catch a break at times.
Even off the floor, Blake, as they missed out on the top pick of 2019 in the lottery, despite winning only 6 games. I know it's going to take more than just one player to turn the team around, but being at the bottom of the league in offensive and defensive ratings goes beyond a single change.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Laney. Now Dupree. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Laney. Jonquel Jones with the block.
An intimidating shot blocker. Jones has sound defensive positioning and plays alert basketball.
And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Pass to Clarendon. Jones left side. Over McCowan. Offensive rebound.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
To the inside. Dupree, and that's good.
Finishes plays around the rim with a multitude of different moves. Dupree is definitely not a one-trick pony.
Now here's Thomas. To the paint. It's stolen by McCowan. Mitchell outside. Pass to McCowan. Johnson. And here's Dupree. Blanketed by the D. She fights to the rim for the layup.
A remarkable athlete who never seems to play out of control. It's tough to knock Dupree off her game.
Here's Holmes. Here's Clarendon. And Candice Dupree pulls it down.
Boy, she made a mess of that finish.
Johnson outside. Mitchell outside. Pass to McCowan. That's in there. Tiffany Mitchell with the assist.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
Here's Holmes. Johnson defending. Outside Clarendon.
Hey, keep moving, keep moving.
4 on the shot clock. Jones. Over McCowan. That one wide left. Mitchell outside. Pass to Laney. McCowan guarded by Jones. The jump hook. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Banham. Here's Clarendon. Jones right side. And just miss after miss right now.
Don't get the perimeter.
Laney outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Laney. Dupree. Here's Johnson. That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Rhea Holmes on the wing. Johnson defending. The putback. It's good on the putback.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
Indiana with the ball.
Timeout.
Trailing by 17. Now a timeout called by Indiana. Well, you don't see many WNBA players throw it down, but of the ones that have dunked, which is your favorite?
This one's easy, Blake. Brittany Griner. She's the only player in WNBA history to have double-digit dunks, so that kind of does it for me.
Well, Tim, I rarely, and let me emphasize, rarely agree with you, but this time I do. Griner is simply the best dunker the WNBA has ever seen.
Pass to McCowan. Achanwa. Mitchell outside. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. Now McCowan. She's covered by Strickland. Clock at 6. High arcing shot.
Such an intense defensive presence. Jones alters so many shots and really makes opponents earn every basket. She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Up top, Achanwa. Mitchell. Pass to Johnson. for three. The rebound by Courtney Williams. And you're the Sun. They have a 19-point lead. Thomas, good.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Here's Johnson. Yes, and a nice assist from Erica Wheeler.
She's really getting involved in the offense here after being held without a single point in the first quarter.
The height difference there was huge, but she canceled it out with great body control in the air.
That body control right there is essential. If you're giving up a bunch of height on flat ground, then you better be good in the air.
And be able to adjust in the air, too.
Now here's Wheeler. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Rebounded by the Sun. Now Jones. 17 points in the game. Jasmine Thomas into the lane. The offensive rebound. And she'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows.
Became a WNBA All-Star for the first time in 2017. Thomas has been great for this league.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
And with the Sun, they have a very deep roster. They get scoring from many different players, and you almost feel like it's someone different leading the charge in scoring every night they play.
So neither attempt will fall that time. And with the Sun and their depth, it's one of the strengths of this team.
They'll all pick each other up if someone struggles. The team plays smart and can attack you from different parts of the floor with different players. Having that fluidity and flexibility makes them a tough opponent.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Always in motion, Thomas is an emphatic and energetic player, and you just know when she's on the court. She makes you feel her presence.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 5. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt right there. Count the basket.
Yeah, you rarely see Thomas out of position because she knows her opponent's weaknesses and exploits them in order to collect steals.
McCowan with the ball. She's covered by Thomas. And here is Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
Jasmine Thomas double teamed. Williams. That shot's good on the assist by Jasmine Thomas.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of the last 10 points have been assisted on.
Some great passing. They keep on finding the open teammate. Good ball movement.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Wheeler. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McCowan. Shoots over Thomas. That one rolling around and rims out. Outside Williams. Count that one.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside. That's 10 points in a row from the paint.
It's now become, here it comes, and see if you can stop it.
Now here's Wheeler. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
Outside Williams. And there's another one for the Sun.
Feels like the rest of the basketball has forgotten about the mid-range game. Not Williams. She still uses this part of the court.
Pass to Wheeler. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And Connecticut will go the other way with it. And here's Jasmine Thomas for 3. And out of bounds, the Fever will take it. Wheeler with it. Mitchell outside. And there's the foul. It's on Thomas. That is her first foul of the game. Mitchell outside. Goes up from the top of the key. She gets that one.
She's a player who loves the ball in her hands. Mitchell has a high usage rate with good reason. She scores.
Pass to Williams. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area, just dominating down low.
And obviously, that's something the defense has to address.
Now here's Achonwa. Outside Vivians. The three-pointer off the mark. Thomas outside. To the inside. Here's Anigwe. That shot's good on the assist by Jasmine Thomas.
Continually setting up teammates. Thomas is truly an extension of the coach on the floor.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Sun on top, just dominating this one. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. What a game we're seeing from Jones.
Yeah, double-double already. I mean, this sort of energy, it really just energizes your whole team.
Yeah, this has been so much fun to watch. The way she's impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. It's going to be hard to slow her down.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Now here's Wheeler. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Out of bounds, it'll be Sun ball. Now here's Thomas. To the middle. Here's Strickland. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
8 of the last 10 points. That's right, you heard me right. 8 of their last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint. Something's got to change.
You know, the defense making it far too easy for them, and they're taking advantage.
Now here's Wheeler. Inside. Shot's good by Dupree.
A smart, experienced player like Dupree understands how to run the pick and roll to perfection.
Williams with it. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Williams. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket. You know, I think that it's cool that Williams serves as a comedian for her team, kind of like Blake with us. She's always laughing and trying to lighten the mood.
And that one good.
Passing, not exactly her calling card, but Achonwa doesn't miss open players. Good eyes.
Thomas outside. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line. It's on Kelsey Mitchell.
You know, she's normally not a player who gets to the line. Williams has made strides over her career to get more free throw attempts.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good. Yeah, but don't let her fool you. Despite being lighthearted off the court, Williams is all business on the court.
Yeah, she's a fearless talent and does not mess around when she's out there. Courtney likes to play in attack mode as her team relies on her playmaking ability.
Both good at the line. Well, the WNBA All-Star experience saw some changes in 2019. Should the league continue to explore things like this?
Well, I sure hope so, because I like how for the first time there was a separate WNBA All-Star Friday night event, and the event paired the three-point shootout with the skills challenge together for the first time since 2006.
And it didn't stop there, Brian, as there was a beach concert and party following the Friday night competitions. There was a fan fest all weekend long as well. I hope the WNBA continues to explore these kind of avenues for future All-Star games. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of the hole, because she is not helping their offense.
Here's Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks and hit 3 of 4 of them.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Tries to break her ice, and there's the nice layup by Wheeler.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
Thomas outside. Strickland outside. Here's the 3. It falls for her 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Everything going to plan to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Mitchell with it, and Williams picks her up defensively. Here's Achonwa. She can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Jasmine Thomas. Strickland outside. Thomas. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Well, not many players can do it all, but Alyssa Thomas is one of the few who can. Now, she's the rare player who has finished top 5 in the WNBA in assists and rebounding.
Two shots.
That free throw missing. Adding to her offensive exploits, Thomas has also finished amongst the league leaders in steals.
Yeah, remember, guys, she's been on all defensive teams before. Thomas is the type of player coaches love because she can help you win multiple different ways.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, you look at the Indiana Fever, even though they've struggled lately, the franchise, it certainly is a successful one. Never really had long stretches of not being competitive. The team has shown they will not settle for being a bottom feeder in the league.
Now here's Laney. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. That one, good for 2.
That's a nice drive there. She beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
And the success you talked about with the Fever, it shows up in their playoff appearances.
Well, the Fever made the playoffs every year from 2005 to 2016, and that postseason streak is one of the longest in any American sport. And really, sustained success like that is really rare for any professional team.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 9. Yep, count it.
What a tough player. Lots of times Mitchell is the smallest player on the floor, but her heart might be the biggest.
Down low. Here's Thomas. That's good, and it's Layshia Clarendon with the assist.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Here's Mitchell. Achanwa. Clarendon covering. Fade away. Achanwa can't get it to go. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Pass to Thomas. Holmes. Good D by Candace Dupree. Mitchell outside. Outside Dupree. Laney. Mitchell. Clarendon covering. The 10-footer. Mitchell's shot's good.
She's having quite the quarter here, shooting the ball really well and just an impressive performance on all cylinders.
Now here's Clarendon. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
She did double duty right there. Influenced the shot and cleaned the glass.
Here's Laney. And the layup's good off the glass. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Here's Holmes, and she banks in the layup.
The defense pretty much helpless to stop that layup. Just too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Now Mitchell. And she converts the layup.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
And here's Laney. Inside. It's stolen by Alyssa Thomas. Here's Banham. Rebounded by Candace Dupree. So it's Indiana now. To the inside. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
The steal. Here's Holmes. Nails the 16-footer. Indiana with the ball. Mitchell outside. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Tiffany Mitchell with the assist.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Here's Holmes. 8 points for her. 5 to shoot. Pass to Clarendon. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
I mean, that has to be a defensive error. She's someone they need to put more attention on.
Mitchell outside. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Well, you talk about the love of women's basketball in Connecticut. It just makes so much sense to have a team like the Sun in the state. The college program at Connecticut has paved the way for basketball in the Constitution State.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And for the most part, the Sun have found a good amount of success since the move to Connecticut.
Yeah, the team is still looking for their first WNBA title, though, and in Connecticut, I'll tell you, it's championship or bust when it comes to the hardwood. Fortunately, this Sun team is primed for success and are loaded with talent.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Jones. Yes, it's good. She's made 2 for everyone she's missed. That's 10 of 15 in the contest. Pass to McCowan. Johnson. Back to McCowan. Johnson outside. Drains it from downtown.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Outside Clarendon. To the middle. Jones. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. Tiffany Mitchell picks one up.
The former WNBA 6th Woman of the Year, Jones is selfless and accepts whatever role the team needs her to.
First free throw is good.
And this Indiana Fever team in the middle of a rebuild. Now, we know they've had a long stretch of success, but the youth movement is now in full force.
That's also good, so she hits them both. And the Fever rebuilding, as you mentioned.
Well, the youth they have really looks promising. Did a good job to collect picks and inject a lot of potential difference makers to the roster. It'll take time, but the foundation is being set.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first. I think they came out with some tired legs there, but they've turned it around and looking much more active.
Yep, that goes.
A budding yet distinguished young star. Jones's unique skills add just this different element to her team.
Now here's Mitchell. She has 7. Mitchell, shot's good.
The points just keep coming for her this quarter, and at the right time, too, as they continue to try and narrow this deficit.
Clarendon with it. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Thomas. Banham. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And it's her first trip to the line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. That one is no good. And it's the Fever ball. Teardrop shot. Here's McCowan. Here's Achanwa. Stripped it away. Here's Banham. Pass to Williams. Shot on the wing. It's off that time, but shooting well tonight. She's 6 of 8. To the paint, Wheeler. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
She picked her out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Erica Wheeler with the steal. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from 14. Yes, and a nice assist from Erica Wheeler.
You know, she shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Now here's Thomas. Not a lot of room. Here's Anigwe. Defended by Achanwa. It's deflected. Mitchell left side. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Count that one.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Wheeler, good.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
The Sun on offense. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Anigwe. Lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
Oh, she's got such a great touch and feel around the rim. She made that reverse look easy, but trust me when I tell you, it's not.
Outside Wheeler. From deep. And no good trying to get that one. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Sun on top, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back. 4th quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Here's Heidemann. Pass to Anigwe. Now here's Jones. Here's Heidemann. Clock at 6. Here's Banham. Johnson pulls it in.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Key, that's good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Banham. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. A different look for Indiana. Mitchell with it. Outside Wheeler. Pass to McCowan. Mitchell. And there it is.
She's shaking off her cold shooting performance from the first half.
Now here's Thomas. Guarded by Wheeler. And Jones gets it to go.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
To the inside. And she uses the glass on the layup.
She didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
Thomas outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
When she gets it in her head that she's going to score, it's very hard for the defense to do anything about it.
And Erica Wheeler gets double teamed. Pass to McCowan. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It goes on Alyssa Thomas.
Shooting 2.
And the first one falls for her. She hits one and misses one each at the line. And here's Connecticut. Here's Thomas. That's her 6th make from the field. She's taken 9 shots and missed only 3.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Now here's Wheeler. Here's Burke. Back to Wheeler. Clock at 4. Got a piece of it. Goes back up. Laney outside. And it's off from 3-point range. And here the Sun. Thomas right side. Pass to Banham. Now Strickland. Jones. McCowan defending. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed.
With a 6'6" frame and indisputable talent, Jones has become a key cog to her team's success.
The first free throw is good. So she gets them both. Indiana with the ball. Pass to Wheeler. And McCowan gets the whistle that time. That's her 3rd foul of the game.
Well, they're down here, but they're playing hard, working it inside, and doing what they can, so let's see what happens.
And Connecticut has possession. Thomas outside. Up top, Thomas. Strickland. Back to Thomas. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Wheeler. No good, off the back of the rim. Laney outside. Pass to Wheeler. And here's Dupree. Bucket is good.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's Thomas. Erica Wheeler with the steal. And it's the Fever on the break. Tipped away. Here's Banham. McCowan defending. Pass to Thomas. Out of bounds. It'll be Fever ball. The Sun making a switch here. Now here's Wheeler. And Erica Wheeler gets double teamed. Here's Burke. Pass to Laney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Thomas. But they get it back. Here's Burke. Outside Dupree. Back to Laney. The teardrop falls in.
And after a scoreless first half, she's come to life here in the second half.
And Connecticut has possession.
Hey, eyes up. Watch her. Don't give her space.
Now Thomas. Pass to Banham. Back to Thomas. Looking to end the drought. And the Sun get it back.
You know, their offensive
Timeout,
rebound, it's been
timeout.
a big story today. And even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Really, they're not pleased at all with the looks they've given up inside, and they want to talk to the team about tightening things up defensively.
Well, that's what's got to happen, and I'm sure the coaches will let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and that's a recipe for disaster.
And the Fever making a change here. And here is Mitchell. Pass to McCowan. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Now here's Clarendon. Here's Holmes. Dupree grabs the board.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Now here's Clarendon. She's guarded closely. Pass to Holmes. Down low. Thomas. It falls for her 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
With the ability to score from difficult positions, Thomas is dependable when her team calls her number.
Laney outside. They get it back. Here's Dupree. And she comes up with the deuce.
That's sheer relentlessness on the glass. Dupree does not give up on plays, and her rebounding numbers illustrate that.
No good there. And so the Fever will take it the other way. Now here's Wheeler. Clarendon covering. And that's going to be over and back. Wasn't watching for the line that time.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment, or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
And so here's Connecticut. To the middle.
Yeah, it's Thomas's unselfishness that fuels her team. She helps them play an exciting style at the offensive end.
Laney on the wing. Dupree. She's covered by Thomas. The shot by Dupree, no good.
And terrific defense at the rim, got right in her path.
And you know they'll be worrying about her next time they take it inside, too. And really, that's what great defenders will do to you. Looked like she was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does she take defenders off the dribble like that?
Now here's Wheeler. Clarendon covering. Dupree down low. Thomas on her. Dupree can't get it to go. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
Beating opponents with physicality. I love that rugged, old-school style that Thomas can bust out.
And that one drops.
Well, it's really been a tale of two halves for her. A slow start, but this quarter, she's really taking over.
Williams. Another shot, and there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
They're in good position here, thanks in part to her efficient scoring.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Shots good by Dupree.
A steady scoring presence, averaging double-digit points isn't really that big of a challenge for Dupree, who's done it so often in her career.
Now here's Thomas. Inside, Williams. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you. Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
Now here's Clarendon. Defense right on her. Pass to Strickland. To the middle. And that one's good. Jones.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
It's good.
With a non-stop motor and a calculated approach, Jones is already an elite WNBA talent.
Now here's Wheeler. Mitchell outside. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Layshia Clarendon.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
Only Kelsey Plum has scored more points in college history than Kelsey Mitchell. She also smashed the record for threes made in her career.
Good on the second free throw.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Jones with it. Pass to Heidemann. Six to shoot. Here's Tuck. For 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Indiana with the ball. Here's Key. Vivian's with the ball. And it's Jones picking her up. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Offensive board. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
She's off on the first. So she can't get either to fall. And here's Connecticut. Pass to Tuck. Williams with it, covered by Vivians. Here's Heidemann. Three-pointer. And the Sun hit again from deep.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Here's Mavunga. Mitchell outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Certain players look for contact. Mitchell is one. Gets the line a lot and is an 80+% shooter there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And good on both. Now here's Williams. And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thomas. The fadeaway. No luck on that one. Mitchell outside. So we see the Sun taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
And that'll wrap it up.